checking. Things working here? Okay. About to get started in a little bit. Hello! Thank you for joining, Saribot. Alrighty, I think I'm ready to get into it. Let me go ahead and turn this down a little bit. Yeah, that's a good spot right there. Actually, let me check the volume balance myself. Can I be heard okay? Yeah, sounds good to me. Okay. Let me go ahead and just jump straight into the game screen here, shall we? Hello! Welcome, folks. I call it the game screen. I guess we're getting our game on with whatever's going on here. No, what we're working on is we gotta finish up, or actually start up, in the mixing process for our codename Funhouse, which I tentatively have a new name for, I think, and it's exciting. I'm gonna call it what am I calling it? I am calling it what was it? Wrecked with joy, something like that. Again, it's very tentative, but I'm feeling pretty good about that. Something like that. There's 3 words, simple, wrecked with joy, something of that nature. The more important thing is to ensure that it actually sounds good by the end of this process. Currently, what I did, and you didn't actually see because I did this on just a couple days ago, I decided to kind of separate mixing entirely away from the original track. So with all the things that you see here, this doesn't look very familiar. That's only because I had already rendered out all of the noises that have come from this song so far, that I've made for the song. So the SFX is not included. It's not included, but everything else is already here. The SFX that'll come later when I actually listen at the end of this mixing what it sounds like. Then I'll go ahead and throw in those that ear candy at on my own time. Today, just focus on mixing. Not going to be adding any sounds, not going to be taking away any sounds, just taking all the sounds that are here already and manipulating them in whatever way I can to make it sound good. Not sure how that's going to work out, but I already have a process in place, so if the inspiration will come later on, we'll see. But I do have things that I can do right now that will immediately improve this song. So the first thing I'll be doing is taking all the sounds and trying to balance them together so that they are not all like too loud. The quiet ones I'll probably keep quiet because I want to have some sort of dynamics, but the ones that are loud, those will really, the ones that are going off the charts with loudness, I'll turn those down. And then once that balancing is done, then I'll do some volume mixing to where I actually make the sounds kind of fit into the same space without overlapping each other. Then after that, that's when we get into hopefully the inspiring stuff with adding reverbs and panning and all of that stuff. So that's the whole outline for the mixing today. So let's see what we got. I already set up all the things to where it's on the arrangement and it's in the rack. So I don't have to worry about doing too much beyond that. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty loud initially, so I do have the volume down for now. But once we actually finish with the volume balancing and mixing, and let me go ahead and silence this for myself. You guys will still hear the music, but I don't want to worry too much about it while I'm doing this process. Okay, let's see. So, oops, didn't mean to start anything. Okay, there you go. Okay, so what we're gonna do is first go through each instrument and try to get them to a reasonable level. So we'll start with kick snare. I just want to get it out of the red, and that's all we need to do. It's all good after that. That was with the that was with the snare. Okay. Actually, yeah, kick snares together. I don't know what I'm thinking. Okay. So then we go over to the hats. Next one. Oh, that one's not available in this section. We will scroll on over to where it is. This one will very likely need a little bit of compression. So let me go ahead and add that here. We will put a Kotelnikov. And then I'll probably put an EQ just before that. Because I can see right here. Well, yeah, I'll leave the EQ there, but I probably, it's pretty consistent how it looks right there. Moving on. We have this one. That's not the right one. This one. There you go. That one doesn't need any changes. I can turn it up, but I'd rather not because the hat's already a very high-pitched noise, so it's going to be very easily heard in the mix. So I'll leave that alone. Okay, that was this one. Which you can already hear by itself that it gets cut off. So another idea of getting into the mixing here is to make all of the instruments, or at least I for all the instruments, yes, but I'm really worried about just the drums here, making those sound like they're in the same room. So that just requires a little bit of finesse with reverbs and panning and all that stuff, putting it into the and having them all kind of have the same sort of feel together. I probably even add some distortion to the whole thing right here, so that it'll kind of sound like it's hitting the same place. Moving on. What do we have next? We have shakers. Shakers not in that section. Shakers are right here. Okay, so here's the shakers. That doesn't look like they need to be altered. And we'll move to fill perks, which there's very few sections of this, so. I was looking at the wrong one. This one. There you go. No, that was shakers. I'll get it. Oh, there you go. Okay. That gets way up there. Okay. And I think I'll leave it alone. I was thinking about doing some compression on that one, but I think it's fine. It's not meant to be that big of a thing. It's not gonna have that big of a presence in the track. Okay, what do we have next? We have these fills. I think the fill section is empty right now. I'm gonna have that filled later on with fills. And same thing for rides. I don't have anything in the ride section either. Okay, let's go to the main section. What do we have? We have the main. There it is. Oh, too high. Okay, that'll do. And then we have the nylon section. I hit? Am I looking at the... Oh, a little further down. Just a bit more. There you go. Oh, wrong section. Ooh, this one really hits hard. Oh yeah, and it needs some work. Okay, so this definitely needs work, so I'll make sure to add the EQ and the Katelnikov to this one as well. It's not like I know too much about what's going on with this particular plugin. Very minimal amount do I know. Okay. Just enough to be like, okay, this sounds fine, maybe. Okay, so we have... What's next? This one? That's just the next octave up. I don't need to do anything with that one. Okay, so then we have the stabbed piano, which that is... Where's the stabbed piano at? There's the stabbed piano. I think that's a good place. Yeah, that works out. Then we have the synth, sustained synth. I'll do that here. Yeah, it's about as good as I can do. I think this one's gonna need some compression. I think it definitely needs the EQ more, because I can hear places where there's a resonance is happening. The idea behind resonance, I think what resonance is, I don't even know if I'm using the word correctly. It's just a sound that kind of buzzes in the ears, or it's just a little bit extra, where if you were to take it away, you wouldn't hear so much buzzing, you wouldn't hear all this extra like high-pitched noise. Just like it seems like a noise in the mix, and if you can remove that, then it makes the thing sound better. So I definitely will have that available, but I'm gonna put that there for now. I don't know if I'm gonna need compression too much, but I'll just put it there. Okay, what's next? Next one is the whirly. That one is right here. Bring that one up. Oh, this doesn't need it. And in fact, this one's gonna be a pretty important instrument, so I kind of want to turn it up. I don't want to turn it up all the way, because I don't know. Yeah, no, I don't want to turn it up all the way. Not a really good practice to turn it up. It's better to turn things down, but this doesn't sound too bad. I might distort it as well, so maybe I'll just leave it this much room for now, and then distort it later. Okay. What's the next one? We have this acid, which that's probably part of the main as well. There it is. That's a little bit high. Okay, I think that'll do right there. Okay. This one will definitely need EQ, but after the EQ, that's it. I don't need to do anything beyond that. Move into the synth. The ARP synth. Where's the ARP synth at? There it is. That's a little clicky in the front today. I'm gonna have EQ for that for sure. I don't need to do anything about that part, seemingly. But yeah, it's pretty clicky. So let me see about adding an EQ for that one for later. All right, next one we have the ARP guitar, which this is a really nice one, really nice, by itself. Currently, it does not really have much of a presence in the song, so I'm really hoping I can bring this one out in that section because it's a great sound. I like it a lot. So we have it just gets buried, so buried in the track. So I'll turn it up just a little bit. It already has distortion on it, so you can imagine. Let that fact, it's still quiet. Yeah, I would like to give it just a bit more presence. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do that. We have the subs, all the basses. So we got the sub synth and the bass guitar. I realize the sub synth is in the wrong place. Let me look and see what we got here. So we have, that's a 26. I'm gonna flip these. Put this down. Rename this one to bass guitar. This one to, it's called bass guitar on the arrangement. Dang it. Maybe that was the issue. Oh no, there it is. Okay. Did I mess something up? No, I didn't. I can just do that. There you go. Oh, but no, it's, oh god. Oh crap. Okay, so I have to do it this way. I'll move that on the insert. I'll move this. Move this to... Crap. Okay, so I'm confused now. I'll take this one step at a time, shall we? Okay. So currently, that is called bass guitar. But I'm going to rename it to subsynth. This one is bass guitar. Okay. But we want to put subsynth on, we'll put it on 27. There you go. And then we'll put bass guitar on 26. There you go. Okay. We're good now. Just needed to take a moment and breathe. Okay, so the next one we have is... What's that? We were on bass guitar. Okay. Oh no, did we finish bass guitar? Did I look at it? No, I didn't. No, this one. Yep. Oh, this a little bit down. Yeah, that'll do. All right, next one. We have this. This looks like this will be the last one to work on balancing. So we got, I don't even think you guys can hear that. Okay, that'll do. Alrighty, I'll move this one away so you don't have to think about it. Alright, so what we have left are all of these tracks here, and the balancing is done. So let's bring everything back, and we will shut everything down. Make them all, oh, am I pressing the right button? Okay, make them all go to sleep. Good night. And then we'll bring them up just a little bit. Oops, I messed that up. What did I do? I'm not sure what I did, so can I just undo all that I did? Is it working now? Nope. Okay. Let's try that again, shall we? Taking all this, put it all down, and then kind of a little bit up. Just so I can hear all of them, but barely. Okay, so the most important instruments in here to me, and it's pretty much always been the same for me. Maybe one day I'll decide, oh yeah, I want this to be different. But I always treat the same instruments as the most important. That for me would be the kick and snare and the bass. So we'll bring those up. The bass and kicks, and then bring them up to around -5 dB. Because that's what I've been told is a good place to put it while we're mixing. And so we have our kick. Alright, there's the kick. And I don't hear anything else, but I can see where things are playing. So it helps me more easily find the right one. Put this probably just below 5, around there. It's good. And then, of course, the other more important one is the bass. Guitar. I probably turn this one down, actually. Around there. That's good. Okay, so for all of the basses regardless, oh actually no, I'll just only do it on the sub synth, and I'll use a shaper box. This is 4 on the floor, so I don't have to think about this shape. That's just it right there. That's it. Let me just mute this for a second. Okay. Maybe I put an EQ on this to kind of reduce. Just reducing a little bit on, shaving a bit off of the snare. That'll do for now. And actually let me do, that might be too much. Yeah, I think that's okay. Probably change this further later on, but I think that sounds good. All right, so the next things we want to do is just bring in the rest of the drums. Actually, you know what? The next most important one to me should be the main section. So I don't have that in this area, anything from the main. So we'll go over to here. This is a good place. Oh right, I gotta bring the leads in. That's a good place for that one at the moment. And of course we also have the octave up. Okay, and then the guitar. Right, then we have the whirly is the one I want to bring in. Whirly and sustained. Oh yeah, it's time to bring those in. Boop. Nice. Bring in the acid. This one, the ARP acid, I'm gonna be manipulating a lot. Like it's good. It might even sound like a whole different sound. But yeah, I'll leave that one a low because I'm gonna be doing a lot with that one. It's not bad. I was thinking of taking this ARP to the side and then putting the stab piano that I bring in on the other side. Okay, now that I have this pretty quiet, generally, I'll turn up the DAW here so you guys hear better. That's not too bad. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Okay, so that was that section. There's another section I want to look into. Definitely with the main, I'm going to want to add a volume at some point. Vary the volume of the main. So you got main and then volume. And I will be adjusting that later on. Do I want to do the same with the octave up? No, I don't think so, because that's going to be just in one place, really, so that's not really necessary. The guitar, the nylon guitar, I probably want to add one for that one too. So we'll do an insert, roll it down, and we'll have volume for that one too. Okay, moving forward. We have... Oh yeah, I want one for the bass guitar. For sure. Bass guitar volume will definitely be changing. Thinking about doing maybe just the filter, but I think the volume of the bass should change, not so much the filter. Well, we'll see when we get to it. Moving forward. Okay, yeah, this is a good time to bring in the hats and stuff. So that'll be... Oh, right. Gotta bring this one up now. Bills and rides, I don't have those right now. I'll move into hats. There we go. Set every volume. I think that's everything. Oh, the ARP synth. Got the acid, but not the synth. So that one's here. I probably could put that one on the side too. If I do, then I would need something to kind of counteract it. I don't think I have anything to counteract. Okay. I'll leave that alone then. The hats, though. Oh, I only have like one thing for the hats. I want to leave... Let me see. I can put this in on the left. Or the right. Doesn't really matter. But the hats, I think I want to put in... Oh, right, I have to do a little bit of balancing on that one. Specifically, because there is... I don't think I have to do anything here, because this is pretty even. It stays the same across the whole thing. Regardless of where it's bouncing at, so maybe I'll just... I'll just work on this part. So let me make sure that I'm thinking about the right thing here. We will solo for now this section. So we got that. So let's see if we can't get that sounding okay. So I'll put that at 3 and then bring this up. Oh, that's a little much. Let me see about. That really distorts the sound to me. Can I meet somewhere like a halfway point, maybe? That's not too bad. Let's do that in the grand scheme. That's not too bad. Turn this down a bit. Okay. Let's see what else I can do here. So I was mentioning about putting that on that side. This side, I was going to try and put a shaper box onto this one so that I can move. I can pan the hats around. Oops, wrong one. Let's put that away. And that. Wait, which one is this one? Oh, yeah, put that one away too. And this one. Okay. So we have pan here. Do I just want to do pan? Let me see what we have in terms of presets. Compression, no. Beat slice, no. Mix, no. Deep step, lo-fi, no, none of those. One that works with a pan. Okay, nothing works with a pan. I think it's just meant to do it solo, that's why. But I want to do it mixed, but with the pan. So the pan is yellow, I think. So I'll just again solo this. Not what I'm looking for. Let me close this. Go to the volume and maybe turn this up. It's not only that's doing it. We got the filter too, so I'll bring this one up. It's nice. Let's take a listen to that in the grand scheme. I keep forgetting this part. So this is meant to be my original reference, what the original song sounds like without all the stuff that I've done so far. So this is from a previous save on a different version of this particular project. So it's a little louder, for one thing. But it also does not have a good balance for the mixing, for any of the sounds. So it's just kind of, all of them is just there. They're just dry there. So you can see how it's kind of really competing right here for noise. And then especially in this area, things get lost. So the whole thing here is to get all of the noise onto the track and have a good balance between them. And I don't know if I'm actually doing a good job of this for any of the ones that I've done, but you know, I'm learning. I'm doing what I can. Each step puts me closer to the best mix that I can do. Let's see what else we have. Okay, we were just completing this section on solo. And we got that. So let's hear how it sounds in the... Let me put that away and hear what it's like, and just if I were to put it on the right side. I'm not sure about that. Let me put that back in the center. I actually think that there's a pretty natural sound already in the sample that I don't really need to change. That makes it sound like there's something on the right already, so maybe I'll just leave that alone. Okay, if I'm leaving that alone, I'll put this away. Yeah, maybe I'm hitting this too hard. Okay, moving forward. Leave this alone for the moment. I know I need to. I feel like I'm seeing and kind of hearing a resonance from this instrument. So let me work on that for a second. That might be it there. Though it's not as strong as I thought it was. Not too bad though. Let's see if I can find one more. That's about good, about right. I think I like this part actually. That was kind of hard to tell. It's probably only like on one note that I did something, which can be fine in the grand scheme, I guess, but I don't know. I don't know if that's going to help or not. We'll move forward. Bring everything back. There was in this section. Yeah, this one. I want to see about getting that fixed. Let's see. Can't really tell on this one. I'll just see about flattening out this area here. Bringing this down just a bit. That'll allow me to turn this up here. Okay, and then we have if I can... This one would be a little bit weird, but I'm going to see about putting a shaper box on this one to get the effect, the same kind of effect that I'm doing with the sub, where I'm ducking the sound, but this one is ducking it according to what's happening with the whirly. Actually, you know what? It's actually nice. It's nice ducking it to the kick. I probably will find a point. Is the kick going on the whole time? Okay, well I don't have to worry about it then. You know, in some songs I like to take the kick away and just not have it there, and those times is when I would want to take away all of the pumping that's going on. But I think that's, since we have the kick here pretty much the entire time. Actually, let me check something. I think in one place I want to actually take a couple places I want to take away the sound of the kick, just by like putting a bandpass or something. I don't know if I should cut out the shaper box as well if I do that. I'll worry about it when the time comes. Okay. So, we have the start here. Well, now that I'm here, thinking about that very thing. From here to here, I want this kick to be kind of low, barely there. So, in order to do that, I'm going to get another EQ here, and I'm gonna get rid of everything because that's gonna be distracting with all the plugins that are open. Just this EQ. I think I'm gonna want a band pass, like a single band. Maybe something like this. Doesn't have to be that high. I don't want the others to affect it. So we just have the one. Just have the one. Yeah. And then maybe, yeah, we'll call this a bandpass. There you go. Just like that. Okay. So then, uh-oh, noises. Stop it. Oh, I like that right there. So you got this, it's a little too much, but right here, if I make it steeper. Yeah. Yeah, let me widen it up a bit. Okay, I like that right there. Okay, so then I will insert here. Do the kick snare bandpass filter. Oops, forgot to color it. Right, and then this will affect that. Will affect this right here. So we will. Yeah, let me just do this right here. No, I'm gonna fill it the entire way. Just to have some consistency here. So we will add that. Put that right there. Huh. Oh. Okay, I didn't think about that. Well, I'll delete that. It's no biggie. So then I want it to affect all the way up until here, and then it'll stop affecting it for the rest of the way. Maybe until like right, where is it? Right here. And then it will come back in this moment. Crap. And then I'll drop it off. And then I'll bring it back there. And that's it. I think I might change my mind later, but I think that's good in those places. Okay, so I think before. Okay, yeah, I want to do one more thing, and then I'm gonna do a full listen of the track, and then note down what I feel like I could improve, because I think that'll be good to just take this time to kind of take a seat, because it's already been almost an hour, and I'm already sitting. What I'm talking about, I'm just sitting right here on this freaking comfortable ass spongy. Oh, I'm so glad that the devs made this for me. Anyway, what I was saying, I'm gonna give this one more listen here. I'm gonna actually do one more thing that I know I want to do, and that is take this sustain synth. I know that I'm gonna be changing the volume of the stuff, so let me just put sustain synth volume, but I'm not gonna worry about that right at this moment. What I will worry about, and actually I'll probably be doing the same thing to the whirly, because those two are pretty much linked. So I'll take that, put that volume. Whoops, forgot to recolor it. But I also, for the sustained synth, I also want to do I think a filter. I want to do a low pass filter on it. So we'll add that as well. So first, go to the sustained synth. I have this here, but this is meant for the one thing. I want to be able to do another one for the actual low pass. So we will take this, make it into a low pass, steepen it up, and it will start here. And this is the knob, right? Okay. And I will create an automation for that, which is now right here. And I'll take it up to the filter. Move that away. See ya. Okay, so we'll put this down for a moment. And then here, from here to here. That'll increase. And it looks like I'm going to be doing the same thing with the whirly. Or maybe I can leave it alone. Maybe just having the starting with the whirly and then that other one gradually coming in would sound pretty good. Let's take a listen. This might need to be a little higher. Let me go to here and increase the min to about maybe 25%. And we'll hear how that sounds. No, not yet. This right here. This one's a good one. So we'll take this, we will copy the value, and then make that the new min here. We'll paste that. Okay, that should do it. Yeah, that sounds good. Yep. Okay. I can work with that. Yeah, that'll do. Let me go ahead and delete this one. And I'm gonna give a full listen to the song now. And see, take some notes down on what I feel like I could change or improve. Let's see. What do we got? Let me get a notepad open. Get a notepad open here. Mm-hmm. Just a second. That'll be just a moment. Oops! Don't look at that. I want to do that off screen. You need to be seeing my notes. You want to be seeing my notes? Okay, let's do it. Alright, so I wrote a couple of notes down here, and I'm sure more will come up later. But I'm going to take a small break. I'm going to go ahead and kind of ruminate on these notes, and we'll try and get into it here when I come back. I'm going to be working with a lot of reverbs and echoes and shaper box edits. Mostly on the reverb though. Reverb, panning, all of that stuff. So that'll happen right when I come back after a 5-10 minute break. So I'll see you guys in a little bit. Bye-bye. start here and get things settled. Oh. Okay, let's get back into it, shall we? What do we got? What do we got here? What do we got going on? Silence. Go ahead and play. It's okay. Let me make sure that it's working as expected. I gotta check that real quick just for a moment. Which one is it? Yeah, it's this one. Okay. Yep, that sounds good. Alright. So, what I was working on, actually, I could share the notes. It wasn't that big of a deal. But the general idea is that I want to work on various instruments, adding... Oh, I didn't even think about... There was one more thing here. I didn't even think about the drums and pulling them together. Pull them together. That's always a big one. And I might even do that right now. But yeah, the whirly, the arp synth, the main, the stab piano, arp guitar, nylon guitar. I want to work on all of those. And I'm sure more will come along as we go through this, but I think that's a good hefty list to work with, I think. All right, let's get into it. So again, starting with the drums. Favorite thing to do is just slap some distortion on everything. So we'll go over to Trash. It's called Trash 2. Add some distortion. So let me solo all of the drums here. Well, I need them. I need all of these. Come on. Well, not all of them, but most of them. Okay, so we're gonna take that over to here. So I guess they sound different. To me, it doesn't mean too much because I don't have that ear developed yet to where things sound like they're in the same room. And that's a rule of thumb that I can't seem to wrap my head around just yet. But best thing I could do is, actually, I'm not gonna solo this. I don't know, what was I thinking? I'm just gonna throw some distortion together, see if something sounds good, and then just push on through. So let's take a listen to what we can get. And as emphasized, as always, likely with these distortions, there will be a drastic change in volume, so watch out for that. So we got... I'll just highlight this section. Let's get into it. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it, Algie, for you stepping in. I am not sure how that all works. Probably once I get affiliate, then they'll go ahead and spread out to more options. But I just want to stick to what I have here, and then maybe if things improve, more people listen. That'd be great. But yeah, I appreciate it. Thank you for being here in spirit. You could probably do it where it's like audio only option if you don't want the video going through. I think that will use less data. Not sure though. Okay, so we have before, we have the after. Like that sound. Don't want to put it in there too much though. Ah, yes. I'm glad the closed captioning's working. That's good. That's actually one thing I didn't ask about when I had other people in the stream to see if my closed captions was working. Good to know. That's a good place. Let me try a different kind of mic. That's interesting. Does that crunch the kick too much though? Let me see. Let me see about removing that a bit more. Tiny change, but I think it helps put them all together. In a sense, maybe. Who knows? Oh shit, I didn't think about that. Kinda wanted to make the kick have like a flare at the end, a little bit of an echo, but now that it's with the kick here, I can't really do that. I'm trying to think how I could do that. Because maybe I could just separate the two. I'm not gonna think about it too hard. Actually, this is a little loud now, so it's quite this. What do I want to do with the guitar? Give it some presents. I've already distorted it though. Are you talking about? Was I talking about? How I could get that more presence, because I already have a lot of distortion on this. I don't want to add more distortion because it'll really ruin the sound. Let's just go through the presets in this, see what happens. Nope. Interesting. Okay. I'll just put a check by that for now. And a check by the drums. I change that one further. Oh, okay. I wanted to entirely change the sound of this one with the shaper box thing. So let's do that. Just go through the presets on this one. What was that? I think I have to get it on its own here. So there it is right there. Oh, it was already, okay. No, that's okay. Oh, right. That's because I have this on. Turn that on. Let me try something else. guess I kind of want to put something at the end of that, a little bit of a tail. sounds interesting in the mix itself. How about by itself? Is it weird? You know what? It sounds good in the rest. I mean, it's kind of weird on its own, but we're not hearing it on its own. We never will. So it's always fun to learn about those things. I think what I will do, maybe. Actually, is that already happening here? Yeah, this is already taken away from the deepest parts anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. Okay, what's next? We have that's pretty much the big thing that I wanted to do for that one. I do further things, but damn, we're really going through this list, aren't we? The Whirly, this piano sounding thing that comes with the sustain right here, this right here. I want to put a reverb on that, maybe. Trying to think of what I would actually. Is a reverb? I don't know if it really needs a reverb. Maybe I can give it just a little bit of distortion. We'll try that first. Give it some distortion. What was it? Was this in need? Did this need? It didn't look like it. I didn't add anything to here. Okay. So yeah, let me go ahead and make and add ourselves a trash distortion plugin. There it is. We'll get some work done. Okay, what do I want to do? Let's look at the classic textures already available here. Interesting. Yeah, that's a little bit much. I don't know if I want to do that. Holy moly. I'm already kind of stuck on this one. Without the delay, maybe. Yeah, that really, like, widens it up. Really big. Yeah, that widens that up pretty well. There, but I don't know. I don't think I need reverb because it's already, the sustain is already acting as a reverb for that, or at least it's taking away the tail, any need for a tail from the whirly. So yeah, I'll just leave that as is. We'll move into the ARP synth. That was this one here. Yeah, very simple. Two things. One thing I think was to work on kind of taking away that. Sounds like there's a click somewhere, so let me see if I can find that click. Okay, no problems there, so it's probably just a high, just give it a low pass. I'll steepen that. Okay, so then that's that. I could do a tail. Let's see what a tail sounds like with this. We'll give it a tail from Supermassive. Okay, there it is. Let's see what we got. Let's see. I want to do echoes, I think. We'll try quarter notes first. That's still too much. What if I were to slow that down? I gotta stop it and then start it again. Oh, the nose, go away. Too much feedback. Actually, now that I've reduced the feedback, let's try doing that again. Okay, let's hear it in context. I'll do it over here. Yeah, that doesn't sound very good. I'll try something else. That's interesting. We've gotten somewhere with that one. Okay, that'll open out. Check. Now I'll move on to the... Actually, I could probably turn down the feedback on that one just a little bit more. Okay, moving on. We have... What do we have here? The main. So the main is our main lead, that's what we're referring to here. And I was thinking about separating the main channel, the center, what you hear right in front of you, from the sounds that are on the fringes, just outside. left and right. So let's see if we can see how that sounds if we just go ahead and bring in a new rack channel here. Put that into the leads, and we will name that main side. Okay, so that'll be, I don't have a color for that. There's the color, and I did not rename it. Main side, there you go. Okay, and I only do it for the main, not for the main octup, because the octup is more of a support anyway. So we'll take this, you will take the main signal and we will separate it using a stereo shaper. We will put that into the main side as a side chaining effect type of thing, and then we will do the mid side splitter. So now we have two signals coming in for the main right here. You'll see these two signals right here. And I see that the side really takes up a lot of space. So then we're gonna take the front and we're gonna really crank that one up. And then the side we're gonna have just behind it. I realized the side was taking up all that space, and we don't need it to take all of that space. So now that we have the side separated from the front, let's see if I can kind of do some fun stuff with that. I'm gonna start maybe with a delay. Maybe I should just use the supermassive because it's easy to work with. It does kind of everything at once, but I want to try just a delay first. Okay, yeah. Well, I give it a try. It didn't really affect it much. Let's see how this one does. That's not gonna work. Okay. And it's gonna be called Cloud Seed from now on. God damn it. Every time that I put on Cloud Seed, it does that. Alright. I use Cloud Seed more for like slower, softer kind of songs that would really take advantage of the reverb. But I don't need it too much in this track. More, I like the idea of echoes and delays more than I do the reverbs. too much. let me turn that down. See what happens. No, let's not do that. I don't need to have extra stuff in there. Last thing I have on this list, a nylon guitar, which is what you can hear right now. Oh no, you're not hearing that right now. You're hearing a different guitar. Which, did I do anything with that guitar? I added a bit of, I guess I did a little tiny bit, but not enough. I'll turn this down a bit. Then we'll go over to the nylon guitar, but it's doing it solo. The idea is to possibly give it some compression. More noises. Maybe I'll try doing distortion. Give it a try. It might hurt this one, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. That's actually not too bad. this is the final countdown for now, because I've reached the point where my ears are gonna start falling apart if they try to listen to the song too much longer. But on this final countdown here, I thought I'd go ahead and just take a small comparison to how we started. This right here is the premix. Right here, that is with all the signals coming in all at once at the same volume, no changes or whatsoever made to them, all the original sounds. And I'm going to compare that to certain sections of the song now. So if I go like this, and then if I go like that, I'm just going to be bouncing between the two. So here we go. Let's actually turn this down a little bit, just so I can have kind of the same level between the two. So you can barely even hear the whirly, and now you can hear it very well. I do think I might want to kick back. Take it back a little right here on this mix. Just about there. Yeah, that'll do. Did I undo that just now? No, okay, it's still there. And the hats had a lot of presence, but now I've kind of reduced them down a little bit. Dulled it out. I might want to bring that back in. I'll think about that one, because that's kind of a style choice there. I might want to have it just stay the way it is now, because it makes it seem a little bit retro. Oh, yeah, I want to hear this one. Not hear the whirly at all. I might want to turn the whirly down a bit actually, because now it's too loud to me. The main suddenly sounds a little bit empty because of what I did with the side. So maybe if I reduce the side a little bit more. Reduce this a little bit more. And bring it up. Didn't do anything about the acid. I gotta change stuff with the acid just a little bit. yes, I need to make change to the bass in that part because I don't need you guys hearing this click at the end of here. I don't want to take the volume away as we get towards this so you don't have to hear that click. Oh, that's why I brought that back down. Okay, I was like, why does it sound... There's one area where I feel like I could use more, use a higher frequency, and that's because this is happening. Sheesh. Okay, let's fix that. Now let's hear how that sounds. That sounds great now. And you can tell that the sustained synth is really the backbone of this track. Oh, it sounds so much more involved. So, I think that will end it for now. After a bit of review, I kind of like what I've done. There's probably things that will change, because again, my ears have reached that point. Not much I can do about it except for just continue practicing and seeing if that'll extend my ability to listen to a track. But for now, I think that's it for me. The next time, and I don't have the schedule up yet, but the next time that I stream will likely be putting together the motion graphics for this track, which is exciting because next week that'll be released. That I think that's going to be on the 8th, on the Thursday. It'll be on the schedule, I promise. that'll be tomorrow. But in the meantime, thank you guys so much for listening and for watching and for viewing and all that stuff. Those of you who are on the VOD, thank you for watching up to this point. That's it for now. You guys have a wonderful night. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye.